Hi everyone! Welcome to the very first episode of Guardian Wellness Check-In. I'm Poh Leen, Pharmacist and Certified Derma Expert at Guardian. Every day at Guardian, we meet people who want to understand their skin better, what's really going on beneath the surface, and how to care for it confidently, inside and out. This series bridges expert knowledge with real everyday stories to help Malaysians feel seen and supported in their skin health journey. And to kick off this first episode, we're talking about something so many Malaysians experience: eczema. Now, studies have shown that around 10 to 20% of Malaysians may be affected by eczema, and that's just the reported cases. Now, we'll break down what's really happening under your skin and how small changes can make a big difference. Joining me today, we have Dr. Ching, dermatologist with over 15 years of experience and Guardian's medical collaborator. And also to our amazing guest, Charlotte, who will be sharing her eczema journey with us today. Many people still think eczema is just dry skin. Dr. Shin, can you please explain again to us?
Okay, dry skin and eczema is very different. Eczema is way deeper than dry skin. If you look at a skin like a brick and mortar pattern, in dry skin, the mortar is reduced and the brick is just very dry, dehydrated. If you put on some moisturizer to it, the dry skin will spring back to life and your wall will be good, holding the structure. But in eczema, the brick is so dry that it now cracks. And the mortar is unable to hold all the bricks together very well. And now you have water losing from inside the skin to outside. And you also have microbes, irritants and allergens that enter from external world to inside. And it makes your skin, inner skin, very busy. With your immune cells activity going on, and there's a lot of inflammation causing itch, redness and swelling.
Before we go into the science, let's start with something closer to the heart, those first flare-ups. Now, Charlotte, when did you realize it's not just dry skin?
At 3 to 4 years old, I remember running around with cousins and I had to just keep pulling up my sleeve and scratch in this corner. My mom has never once stopped trying to look for that cure. I've seen more than 50 doctors in KL.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of patients who come in and tell me about the same thing as well. Sometimes they find all kinds of remedies on the shelf and nothing works for them.
It felt very similar at the time. I remember I was taking medication after medication, but it keeps coming back.
So at the age of 3, you already start to feel that.
Yes. I remember I got a lot worse when I was 24. So it wasn't just localized anymore. It was scalped all the way down to my legs. And that was when I felt like life was very, very hopeless.
I think that's something a lot of eczema patients experience, the uncertainty of not knowing what's really happening under the skin. And that's where understanding skin health comes in, because eczema is not just a surface problem, it's what's happening underneath that makes the difference. So now, Dr. Shin, can I ask you, from a medical point of view, what's really going on underneath the surface of the skin of someone who has eczema?
In a person with eczema, the skin changes from time to time, so it's never the same. But under the microscope, most of the time, the keratinocytes, which are the surface skin cells, are separated far away from each other. They are no longer held tightly together. And underneath the epidermis, there is this layer called dermis. The immune cells are very busy underneath. They are attacking and infiltrating the structure there, including the vessels, and they are moving itself toward the skin surface to attack the keratinocytes as well.
Now that's why it's so important to repair our skin barrier, because it's the outermost layer to protect our skin. And this barrier is the first line of our skin's defense when it's damaged, when there's irritants and allergens. When it enters, it leads to inflammation, itch, redness, all these kind of things, right? Okay, Charlotte, quick quiz. What's one habit that you do that makes your eczema worse?
I think that's definitely more than one. If I'm in hot areas, hot showers, sweating definitely makes it worse. Scratching makes it worse. If I'm in dusty area, dust makes it worse too. I also have realized some food also triggers the itch, makes it worse.
Dr. Ching, what is your medical point of view in this?
Well, I think because eczema a lot of time worsen in like humid and dirty environment, so a lot of people will think that it is the dirtiness. It's the dirt that causes it. So they resort to overwashing.
Yeah.
So I have patients who try to use hot water to scald their skin, and they use loofah to scrubs or use very harsh products and soap. Some even resort to use hair blower to blow on their skin and damage the skin even more. Yeah, so over cleaning, over washing and heat is definitely among things that worsen it.
Yep, for sure.
And sometimes people also use products that have too little ceramide or too much fragrance in them, right?
Yes, overuse of products. I have patients who tried from one product to another, jumping too quickly, or at one time using too many products, and they sensitize their skin instead of helping.
Exactly. So sometimes less is more when it comes to trying to heal our skin barrier. I always tell customers, instead of chasing trendy actives, go back to what the skin barrier truly needs. That's why reading labels is so important, because it makes a huge difference. I'm going to give you a little product label cheat sheet, so do take notes if you want to. Number 1, ceramide. Ceramide is very important because it helps to replace our skin's natural lipids. Then you can also look for things like glycerin, colloidal oatmeal, even the usual petrolatum, which can help to lock in hydration and calm irritation. Now the ceramide, like what Dr. Ching said, now is the popular trendy thing, It's very important, help to repair your skin barrier, to mimic your skin barrier. There's this special golden ratio which has been scientifically proven, 3-1-1, which is 3 parts ceramide, 1 part free fatty acid and 1 part cholesterol. Dr. Chin, what's your must-have products?
Well, a good moisturizer is a team of at least 3 good players. So the first one is emollients.
Okay.
Yeah, like what you said, the ceramides, for example, these are emollients that go to fill in the cracks that's in between the skin cells, to help to bind the cells together to return to good health. And the second one is humectants. Humectant is like the magnet to draw water. It draws water from surrounding, from underneath the skin, and this example like urea or colloidal oatmeal. And finally you have occlusives like the glycerin and the petrolatum or mineral oils that lock in all the moisture, doesn't allow your good water in the skin to escape, and don't allow the microbes, etc., to enter to your skin. So it should be a balance of all 3 players.
I see. How about you, Charlotte?
I think when it comes to skincare, I keep things very simple as well. So hyaluronic acid is one of my favorite things. Apart from everything that you guys share, I've used all of them. I also am a big fan of just reading labels and making sure they are free of fragrances, harsh chemicals and stuff like that.
Customers coming into store these days, they love to try new products, new active ingredients. The most popular ones is hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Now, I love hyaluronic acid because it is a water magnet, like what Dr. Ching said. It moisturizes your skin barrier, and it also comes in different molecular weights, which means that it protects the top of your skin all the way to the bottom. And another one which is very popular, which is vitamin B3, niacinamide. Now, this is very popular to reduce redness and also reduce pore size and repair the skin barrier.
And skin barrier repair takes time. That's why consistency is very important. Don't be the one that, stack on a lot of products and expect magic to happen overnight.
So don't stack everything at the same time. So what you're trying to say is we need to use the right product at the right quantity and also to be very consistent to get good skin.
Yes.
When customers with eczema come to me frustrated, one thing I always ask them is what has changed recently? And more often than not, it's stress, lack of sleep, or even the weather.
When they have stress, cortisol hormones increases. This increase in cortisol hormones will activate your immune cells, makes it more angry and want to attack, which weakens your skin barrier further. And even your nerve ending become more easily irritated. So even a few nights of lack of sleep can show itself up as an eczema flare-up.
Definitely when it comes to stress, big projects, if I don't get enough of sleep or if I fall sick, my skin will definitely be flaring up. And food, unfortunately, is a bit of a struggle as well, because I do notice certain foods does flare up, like dairy. Unfortunately, I'm very reactive to dairy and eggs. It used to be a long list, but I'm very happy right now that's the only 2.
Dairy and eggs. Yes, diet also plays a very big part in managing eczema. It isn't just about creams, it's also about rest, diet, and your whole lifestyle.
So traveling sometimes can be quite challenging. I will do some research, understand what's available in the area, and I'll bring along antihistamine just in case.
It's common among our eczema patients who might have concomitant food allergy as well. But I want to stress that we should not done all this food elimination. Food elimination need to be done with dietitian supervision because we do not want to see all our children with eczema getting malnourished, stunted growth, and etc.
We talk so much about skin, products, and routine, but for anyone living with eczema, the emotional side can be the toughest part. Charlotte, when did you first realize that having eczema affected your confidence?
I think as a kid, it didn't really affect me that much. I was just finding it really weird why I was the only one wearing long sleeve and long pants, where everyone could wear everything they want. But I would say my confidence was really affected around high school time because everyone started dressing beautifully, going to parties and stuff like that. It became a little bit weird when it comes to social settings.
Yeah, the skin will affect how you look at yourself. Yeah, and it's okay to feel sad or to feel angry about it. I always tell my patient with eczema that, don't fight against it. You accept it, you will live with it. Your skin is just yelling for a bit more love and a bit more care. And there are many ways that we can do, many things that we can do to make you feel more comfortable and, in your own skin.
That's for sure. When my skin was at its worst around my late teens, early 20s, I was actually very angry at the time. I kept thinking, why me, why me? So even my relationship with my family was quite affected. I was angry at my skin, angry at my food, angry at my mom. I was angry at everything.
But it gets easier as you accept it.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That's true. And Charlotte, what was the biggest misunderstanding people have about your skin?
Actually, the advice that I received a lot was a lot on the surface of my skin. Because everyone kept telling me this is a skin problem, this is a skin problem. But really, after reading up all the materials, reading a lot of books, seeing the right doctor, it made me realize it's a lot deeper. It's about how well your immunity is it whether or not you're sleeping right? It's a lot more than just fixing your skin.
Yes, I think eczema is way more than skin deep. Yeah, it is your overall health. There's a lot of studies that show that people with chronic eczema living it untreated, especially those with large surface area involvement, there's increased risk for like metabolic disease, heart problems, and of course mental problem as well. Yeah, so it's not just the skin surface, the look that we are talking about. It's overall health.
I have also noticed some people, like what you say, Dr. Ching, they think they're too dirty, so they over-clean themselves. So they say, I wash my bed sheets every week, and I use strong bleach or detergent, and then like towels are all changed, and then I'm going to use strong antibacterial soap to clean. But all this is actually causing more harm than good.
Yes.
Now, this next part is one that surprises a lot of people. Your lifestyle and diet can directly affect your skin health. As mentioned earlier, most people don't realize that diet play an important role in managing eczema. It's all about knowing what fuels your body and what flares your skin.
So taking a balanced diet is very important to build your skin. For example, number one, proteins, good fat, as well as micronutrients. These are the building blocks for your skin cells. The next is your antioxidant diet, your leafy greens and also fatty fish. This reduces inflammation by giving your antioxidation. And the third one is fibers, and of course the fermented food as well. These are like kimchi or like yogurt. They help your gut to be healthy, and there's this thing called gut skin axis. When your gut is healthy, you have less inflammation in the skin. And of course, don't forget water. Keep yourself hydrated. Sometimes the most basic is the most forgotten one.
Yep, your skin doesn't work alone. It reflects on what's going on inside your body, your stress, your sleep, even what's on your plate. I always remind people, your moisturizer can only do so much if your lifestyle is working against you. So think of your skin health as teamwork, what you apply on the outside and what you nourish from within. It's never about perfection. Even one small habit, such as drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, can change how your skin will feel over time. Before we wrap up, let's each share one quick tip for managing eczema.
Moisturize your skin immediately after shower so that you can lock the moisture in before it is lost.
Hydration, hydration, hydration. And I think getting the right nutrients in makes a big difference.
Yes, exactly. So do make sure you take 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. If that's not possible, you can consider to add supplements such as antioxidants and probiotics that can help you to glow from the inside out. Now, thank you everyone for sharing. Remember, your skin doesn't define you, understanding it does. Next, we'll talk about why eczema keeps coming back even when you do everything right. You are not alone. Understanding your skin is the first step. Our Guardian Derma experts are ready to help. Visit us for a free skin health check and personalized tips. See you in the next episode.